It's Alex from the Remote Work Life podcast. Thank you for joining me today for today's tip of the day. And this tip is based around making sure that you structure your day around routines and take plenty of breaks. It's really important that you take plenty of breaks, or at least some breaks in any case. So I want to share again, as I usually do, just my own personal anecdote, my own personal experience of this. And I hope that I can also share with you some action steps that you can take, or at least consider. You don't necessarily have to copy everything that I mentioned, but at least if you consider some of these, and maybe that you implement some of the things that I mentioned into your routine, or that's the beauty of working remotely, is that you can design basically your schedule. You can design what you do on your breaks to how it fits you and how it fits your lifestyle. So I am a big advocate, as you know, of remote work, and I've experienced having a well-defined daily routine and taking regular breaks, how that has changed me. Because before I wouldn't honestly have enough breaks during the day. I'd be times when I'd just be sitting in front of my computer for the whole day. Day would turn to literally night, and I'd be still sitting in front of my computer without taking any breaks, or very few breaks for that matter. So I had to, again, this was through speaking to others. I would understand how they would break up their day, how they would put together their day and their routines that they had. That helped me to reflect that I needed to make a conscious effort myself to create new routines. And not just that, but my body was also telling me that I needed to create new routines and also incorporate regular breaks into my day, so that I could get the real true benefits of working remotely. So this intentional practice helped me to stay focused. It helped me to maintain and improve my health, not just my mental health, but also my physical health. And that the overall productivity went up then as well. So here's hopefully some tips that you can take away and can think about, and maybe even implement into your routines, or your sort of your structure of the day. So that word routine that I just used, so routine is good. So you need to establish a routine yourself that aligns with your schedule, that aligns with you, that you can use to work to your best. And this might include a morning routine. This might include dedicated working hours. It might also include something that you do at the end of the day to signify that your day is complete. So that's something that you need to establish yourself and understand yourself. So the idea of having a routine. So number 2 is regular breaks. As I mentioned before, you need to incorporate breaks into your daily schedule. This is a must, because this can not only affect your mental well-being, but it also can affect you from a physical standpoint. If you're staring at a computer for the whole day, it can take its toll on your eyes, for example. It can take its toll on your body if you're sitting in one place for a long time, or indeed if you're sitting down and not standing up at all. So taking regular breaks is really important. Physical activity, which is linked to those breaks. So again, walking is something that I have to admit, I don't do that enough now. So getting, not just walking to and from the kitchen, but going to, around the block for a walk, for example, or going down to the shop, or again, incorporating some sort of physical activity into your work routine. That might also be, some people use under desk what do they call them? Travelators, under desk sort of, I can't think of the word right now, but where running machines sometimes as well. I don't think that's enough, because what you also want to do is you want to have a change of environment. So you don't always want to be stuck indoors. So, but if you're unable to for whatever reason get out and about, then an alternative might be to have one of those desk travelators or desk running pads, walking pads to help you to move around. Rest as well is important, just as important as work. Practicing mindful rest during breaks, such as breathing deep, and have some people even use meditation. I don't use meditation myself, but deep breaths. Sometimes I would find myself working for periods of time where I was taking short breaths, for example, and I had to remind myself to breathe deeply to make sure that I'm, taking in the right amount of air to kind of reinvigorate myself. This can help reduce stress and improve your mental clarity. So number 5 on my list is creating a balance, creating boundaries as well. So communicating your work hours and your availability to people in your team, and especially to your family. And this transparency can help to manage their expectations and reduces interruptions. And this is something that I've talked about probably before, and something that I'll continue to talk about because it's so important. So being structured and having a structured day around a routine that you create and taking plenty of breaks can help you to experience greater mental clarity, and that can lead to hopefully better creativity and productivity for you as well. It can hopefully enhance your overall well-being, and it's essential to treat remote work really as you're still a professional, so you have to treat it with the same professionalism as you would as if you were going into a traditional office setting. And again, that's something I've said before, I'll say it again. But I just want to say thank you for listening today, and I just really want to encourage you to reflect, as usual, on your current routines and think about how you might incorporate some of the things I've suggested in today's episode to help you to structure your day and have your intentional breaks and to create a schedule that works for you.